Okay, go on live and pass the link.
Is there a link for patch notes? Quick.
It's in the Google Doc.
Oh,
it's in the Google Doc.
Oops. Sorry, done by me.
Removal of freebies.
Yeah, we are fine. We are live. It's okay. Hello. No worries. It's going to be a fun episode. Hey guys, whoever's watching us at the moment. Freedom, you actually put up the link on the Garena forums.
Yes.
Oh, Danny putting it up, is it? Okay, cool. Link to the live stream, please. I'm like so unorganized.
You can cut this beginning part off on YouTube unless the video is 2 hours long. Then you can't edit it. So most probably won't get that.
It's going to be an hour max. So yeah, so it should be fine now. Fuck. Using the
office.
Did you just curse?
Oh yeah, you can actually curse on this episode. So yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I prefer to not curse.
For the podcast.
I can't remember what's my password. Okay, cool. I finally signed in. Okay. So we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, this is Sudo speaking, and welcome to the Sanctuary Cast, the podcast for Southeast Asia with to do with League of Legends. Now, automatically you should notice a big change in our setup itself. We actually finally have webcams for the people here, well, minus John out. But we also do have 2 guests joining us today. One returning guest, which is John from the KL Hunters, and we have one of the game masters, which is TeddyTibbers. If you are currently hearing music behind, which is drums and guitars, that's coming from my end because I'm next to a music room, so we have some background music at least for this week. So in this week we will be doing a slightly different thing to kind of celebrate that we finally have webcams. One of the things is that we're going to do a very relaxed game version of the podcast where the viewers will get to decide what we do to a certain extent, as well as we have a few things prepared for us. So far, Ben knows only a little bit of what's happening. Don and... Should I call you Ming or should I call you TeddyTibbers?
Just call me Tibbers or Teddy. Don't call me by my real name, thank you.
Okay. So Mr. Bear has no idea what we're going to be doing. So this is going to come as a surprise. What we're going to do is we're going to call it Skype games. So it's going to be kind of a task hunt. So it is a competition among each individual person here. So the 4 competing people is Ben, Don, Mr. Bear, and myself. We will have to do a series of tasks across the 4 podcasts. And every time we get something, we'll get a point. The game master will be John. And at the end of something, there will be a giveaway. And each of them will win a small prize. You want RP, really? Just open TeddyTibbers drawer there, inside there got RP, so yeah. Oops, secrets. We also will be talking about some of the most serious things out there. So in our topics list for this week, we will be talking about the new patch notes that has been released. We're also going to talk about the leaked info and Jace that's being brought out. We're going to also talk about the North American servers going down, the removal of free champions and what actually does it affect pro players and new players such as myself. And we're going to be talking about the evolution of GPL. Now, with the signing upset from Singapore Sentinels and Taipei Assassins, we saw that strategy change was definitely one of the more important things. And we have our wonderful game masters and we have our pro player here to help us understand more about the strategies that's going on. So yes, on to our first part. Wait, I totally forgot. Yes, this week's winner. Oh, what am I saying? Last week's winner for the 700 Garena shells is should I announce it now? Yeah, why not? If I only can log into my forum fast enough. Yes, is Lemon Boy, summon name XMONZ. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Yes, so congratulations to you. Do contact me. You have won the 700 shells. Yeah, spell it out. What if I can spell this right? XMONZ. So yeah. All of a sudden I see random people walking into the room. This is weird. So yeah.
Servers up.
No, literally, I'm going to show you there's random people walking in and out. So, yeah, like, okay, I'm not sure what's happening there. But okay, so for this week, we will actually be giving away something from the Garena LAN Party in Singapore, which is our keychains, the Rammus Keychains. Now for the Malaysians that has not gotten it yet, I know I have seen it, Don has seen it, and TeddyTibbers knows what it is all about. Teddy, can you run out and like show them? Yeah, there it is.
Right there.
Yes.
Don has it there.
Awesome.
Yeah. We'll be giving it out, but only if TeddyTibbers wins. Only if TeddyTibbers wins the Skype games, then we'll give it out. If he does not win the Skype games, then we won't get to give it out. Okay? So if you want to get it, you need to actually go make sure TeddyTibbers wins. Unless Don wants to donate his from his set of keys.
Never.
That was a very fast no. Yeah. Okay. So how you can win, we'll discuss that later. But the first thing we're actually going to be talking about is the patch notes. Now, not much of the patch notes out there. One of the more interesting things that we did see is that all the controllable characters, meaning the summons such as Shaco's Illusion, or rather Hallucination, and Annie's Tibbers, what else am I?
Mordecai's
Mordecai's Ghost, Yorick's Spirit, Ghost, something, will all get to be controlled by pressing the button R or whatever else key to bind it to, making it easier to move around. How much will this actually affect play? What do you guys think?
I think it's a lot easier to control now because previously it was so annoying to keep holding down alternate and then click, and then while you hold down alternate, sometimes you mix it up with your right click, with your normal chair movement. Yeah. I don't know. That's what I felt.
Don, what about you?
I think it's gonna let those that who are good with micro, they're gonna be able to control their minions better. But considering that, I mean, Shaco, who still plays Shaco? Other than Kylie.
I'm playing Monster Shaco.
I mean, like, but things like Yorick and being able to control, the spirit itself. I mean, at high or late game where, for instance, if you turn on the ghost onto your AD carry and being able to specifically direct them to key positions or to key people, how much do you think that will actually affect the game?
I think these changes will actually really help Yorick, but for other champions, not so much, I guess. Because, I mean, even after the reduced damage nerf, which was like a few patches ago, the ghost from the Yorick ulti is still very, very good. So, if it's help you to control better, yeah.
I love how immediately someone, I'm not going to say who that someone is, came beside Tibbers and immediately pushed them out of frame.
Just random people as usual.
Random people coming to the office. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Mr. Bear, do you play any of the champions that can be controlled, or the minions can be controlled?
I would say it's actually quite fun if you can use the R to control it. It's easier. It's easier to move at the same time and control the summon unit. So you're actually able to use it to. Wait, is it? No. You're actually able to use it to block to block enemy champions from getting close to you, like using that summon unit. Like, you know how in
do you think it's too micro intensive? Like, do you think people actually be able to, carry out such a thing, or will it be like, oh, it's just like alternate, like, oh well?
I mean, let's see, for more casual players, it'd be easier to control what you want the bear to do to hit targets. But in terms of, like you said, high level play, then it'll be a totally different area or expertise where you have to train your micro and controlling multiple units at the same time. But I suppose if for KLH, for Jaeyoung's side, because he plays StarCraft,
Yeah.
he doesn't play those champions. He plays mostly AD carries, which AD carries won't have the kind of skills. Wow. Then he would have no problem microing and controlling those summon units. So I
He
mean,
shall
it
start
depends.
playing AD Annie when can.
AD any.
AD Annie will
Really?
start and Molten
AD Annie.
Shield. Huzzah!
625 attack range, go.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Other than
Like,
that, we
it
don't
would
see.
be it would be interesting to see like high level play whereby they micro the illusion or the ghost or the clone or whatever you want to call it to actually like block skill shots when they're running away or when they're going to engage and stuff like that. If you can have that type of micro skill, then yeah, I think that would be good to see.
It definitely would be very interesting. I mean, if the illusions could have their own skills be used as well, that would definitely be more interesting. But so far, it's more like movements and auto attacks.
I'm talking more like the enemy has a blitz and like Yorick out someone and uses the clone to intercept blitz hook kind of thing. So it could be a game
Or
changer.
Ari's charm or something of that sort. Yeah, that definitely would be great to very interesting play. I guess it's gonna take maybe a few weeks to see such plays. I don't know. I don't think so. Anybody immediately is going to be start. Like I will master how to control my illusions and start trying to trick people or troll people in games or grabbing the wrong things or something of that sort. So far there has been nothing. What am I saying? No significant changes in this sort of patch. What do you guys think? Is there anything significant in your point of view that has been changed?
Alistar bot has been added. I think that's the biggest change. Real terror. Yeah.
Is the Alistair bot jungling?
Oh no, man. It's gonna terror all the casual AR players.
That even Mundo bot as well has been added. So yeah.
I would think that the best one would be hopefully they fix the death ray actually for Victor, cause it actually disappears quite a bit most of the time. Like when you see Victor players, they use the death laser. When it flies out, it's just the floor there's no indicator that it happened sometimes, but it hits you, you still get the damage. And hopefully that's been fixed because I see that they tuned it, so hopefully it's more precise. You can actually see the laser this time. And for Warwick, the best thing is about the blood scent is that it's a good and a bad thing. Because for those beginner players, they will know how to off the blood scent, so they will go on too quickly and people know Warwick is coming. But for those who normally jungle Warwick, the blood scent will make it very easier for you to catch up. Because you always have to, I'm always chasing it after that champion, and then it's always like, okay, 3 seconds later, oh, okay, there's a blood scent. Okay, now I can finally chase it down. It's actually very annoying, It's like I normally sometimes I click on the blood scent just to make sure it's on there, off it accidentally. I'm like, I have to wait for another 3 seconds, and then it's already at the tower, and then it's goodbye, free kill. Yeah, so that's actually a very good change for Warwick. Makes him more usable in the sense that you don't have to wait so long for the blood scent to actually pop up. Yeah, like sometimes,
the immediate activation definitely is a good thing.
yeah, like you might even walk past the jungle sometimes, he's just right there, but you don't see him, and then you wait for 3 seconds later, they walk away, and then suddenly the blood scent pops on, like I was just right there, and he can run away. So this would definitely help a lot in terms of picking up a lot of those random kills in the jungle or somewhere, in my opinion.
What do you guys think of the Caitlyn change? Yordle Snap Trap now properly ignores unit collision when placed. Like, why did they want to change that?
I can put it like right next to my own light creep. Right, it's back in the middle.
Yeah, but before this, technically you could as well.
I think there was a bug, small bug or something.
Yeah, cause like sometimes when you place,
That's why I don't understand it. Like, Like, what do you mean
No,
by
it did say now
had it
properly ignores.
Yeah.
Maybe it's bug.
Yeah, maybe it's a small bug that we do not know of that they are fixing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe. Well, it hasn't been anything, any significant things. We do see the leaked info that actually had come out. Teddy, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's actually
Hello.
on the Skype chat. Yeah, it's
The
there.
Jace.
What do you guys think? Do you think it actually could be real, or
I hope it's
I don't know.
real.
I have my doubts.
I mean, if it's something like Nidalee where you change your skills and you get you transform into something else and it give you a total set of new skills, so it'll be interesting.
I mean, but like, the changes like to Elijah's Miracle and things of that sort. Wards now have 5 health from 3. Like, do you think the changes are actually real?
It's a buff to mana pot, I guess, but
No, I mean like wards have 5 health, not 3. That means you need 5 hits to kill a ward now. Like, wow.
So I mean, it's definitely a nerf because like champions like Shavana, they can pretty much one shot in wards.
Yes.
So now, like, I mean, in future you can't really do that anymore.
But
guess
you
the-
say it's a nerf.
Why is nerf? Isn't it a buff?
Is it a buff?
No, because he doesn't
It's
play
a
support.
nerf. Hey, I did. Okay.
So it's a
Hey,
nerf towards what? Like,
so that there's no more those bot bait plays.
Board bait, yeah, correct.
I mean, for me, it's like the supports are going to suffer. Like, imagine Soraka trying to remove a ward with 5
Oh,
hits and be like,
damn bananas.
forever. Like,
Damn freaking
God.
bananas, man.
Or imagine, like, Tarek, like, ugh.
Well, actually,
Like-
you will promote the ward bait player.
Yeah, board bait, correct.
Just
I mean,
5 is like long, man. Like, holy hell.
I mean,
I mean, in late game, it's fine now, but
it does make sense.
It's-
Yeah, because it changes the early and mid game. When how a lot of people get the early oracles nowadays with the Jungle Mundo or early star, and then they just destroy all the wards instantly without any problem. So anyone reaching the ward in time. So it changes the pace of the whole game, in my opinion. The early and middle stage where when it becomes a ward battle, you won't just be like, I get the oracles instantly, I deward everything off the map, and you have to go back to base to buy wards again. Like, you know how nowadays the battles are like, okay, there's no more wards, we wait for the support to go back to the base, we come out again, more wards, you plant it on, you finally catch someone to go to deward, So I think they're trying to change the pace of battles. Like, it's like too stagnant now, how the meta game is. It's like, Izun Mimundo,
do you
Heavy
think
Star.
that, like, many of the players will start to QQ about it because it's like, oh no, there's like wards take forever and I'm dying, and especially at the lower play, like I can see a lot going to be complaining about that.
In the
Yeah.
lower play, people don't actually buy wards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I play AD carry in my solo queue, and I buy wards. So, I mean,
I was gonna say that I think this change should have been a mastery instead of just a simple game implement. And they should remove the 5% extra vision
Wow.
in utility. And they should put this in. I think it would be a better change. That
So
wards you can
anybody who
at
takes
5.
a mastery gets extra life for wards.
Yes. Because nobody uses 5% vision. Look at the pro support players. Nobody uses 5% extra vision.
It's too little. Wait, Dawn
Yes,
is
too little.
smiling. Don't tell me Dawn uses 5% extra vision.
I used to now no more.
Used to. See?
I mean, it's sometimes those 5% sometimes it helps catches the vision of certain champions. I mean, especially those big ones.
like in certain positions, that 5% does catch something.
Only in certain situations. So yeah.
So it's not that effective overall.
Okay, but if, for instance, if 5% were to be changed out with these 2 extra life per ward,
I'll take the 2 extra life.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'll take the 2 extra life anytime.
Yeah, same. That will make
Okay, so
the supports. No, but at the same time, you just force the supports to buy the wards, cause like you're the support, you
Nobody
must
else
buy
wants to
wards
buy,
now
yeah.
because you have the extra 2 health. So it becomes the support sole role to buy the wards, cause the wards they plant become beefy. You actually soak damage. Like they random ward, but they check someone to hit the ward. I'm like, why am I not hitting the same champion? Cause like A attack ground. right? He's a target sometimes. That would be quite funny to see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it will cause the supports to be very, very dependent, as they must definitely buy the wards, and nobody else can buy wards. I don't know. We shall send this video to Riot and see what Riot thinks about it. If that changes, then it's going to be interesting. I mean, the other elements such as like Dreadful Visage and Elijah's Miracle, like, I don't know whether it's going to actually change the game that much. Haunting Skies and Blasting Wand to get Dreadful Visage.
Guys. Let me read.
Yeah, I need to read. Hang on.
Okay, I'll say it will, because Haunting Guys is one of those items you buy for AP burst, mainly because you want to chip off extra magic resist to make it down to 0 or negative. Because you can, if I remember correctly, if it's just base penetration and not percentage, you can actually make it turn it down to negative. Right.
I'm
I
gonna
thought
have to
they
say
changed
that.
that already.
Oh, is it? I thought it's still implemented.
I'm gonna have to say that this change is actually quite good because previously people sort of bought Haunting Guys and then they just sold it off like when late game came around. But now you can actually make it into something potentially useful because the unique passive is something you want to have.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in the case of Chalice of Harmony,
Yes, correct. It's the same thing with Chalice of Harmony. Giving it an upgrade path, essentially. That
I would say you could say that it is a partial counter to Chalice of Harmony right now, because of it gives you the extra magic penetration, and the passive also does have the melody effect of reducing the magic resist, but it's true skills. So for one burst, if you fight against a burst mage, you get more MR, and then Galio is the best, and Chalice of Harmony is one of the better items for mage to get right now because of the upgrade. So this will be a counter to the item, in a sense, for those
I
burst
think
mages.
this item is like for champions like Timo, those auto attacks AP. The unique passives does look like a Milady, right?
melody
yeah,
shred, right?
definitely, yeah, the shredding effect, yeah.
Yeah, I think
What I like
it's-
about this, also, yeah,
It's a buff for Timo. So you see more Timo next patch.
Oh no, more Timos.
what I like about this, right, is that it states that damage from your abilities reduce your target's magic resist and it not increase your own magic penetration, because that's very important. If you only increase your own penetration, only your abilities do more damage. But if you reduce the target's magic resist, then everyone in your team that does magic damage does more to that target.
Yeah.
So I think Burst Assassins actually have a use for this as well.
Yeah, but this is like per skill,
Yeah,
so
true.
unless you go through your full rotation,
Yeah, I mean because
Akali
it only
long.
stacks until 3 times, so it's not like it stacks
Yeah.
until 10. So I get for champions you have like 2-3 combo, it works, I guess.
yeah, like Brand, you just 1, 2, 3, 4
Brand.
immediately and everything goes out, yeah.
Possibly the
I
double
mean,
AP.
Yeah, the
the
double
double
AP combo also will, but
This could be the new will of the ancients.
I wonder if it's like works with Tiamat or something. Or
Oh,
something.
wait, wait,
Yaman.
wow.
Here we
Spread,
spell
spread.
strong.
That would be so strong.
Twitch. What spray and pray, right? Like, holy hell.
Oh my god.
That's definitely going to be one interesting out there. We have actually reached our first break. And our first break means our first round of games. So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm going to explain what we have to do to the viewers who are actually joining us out there. We are going to play a game. It's going to be our Skype games to celebrate that we finally are on webcams. Now, it is a competition. It's an individual competition among the 4 people that have webcams, which is Ben, Don, Mr. Bear, TeddyTibbers, and myself. Now, what we do is that we need to win each round, and every time we win a round by doing something, which will be informed by John, we get a point. And at the end of the thing, if TeddyTibbers wins overall, that means we have 3 rounds. If he wins 2 out of 3 rounds, we will give away our Rammus Keychains. If Don wins, Don will give us a celebratory dance.
No. Please.
Don shall donate his Logitech keyboard that he's currently using. Okay.
It's not even mine. It's the company's.
Yes, it's the company's.
The GM did not hear that. But basically, it's only prizes will only be given away if TeddyTibbers wins 2 out of 3 rounds. So you guys need to be rooting for him. So
Yeah, I already
the
do
first
that.
round is the easy round, and then the second and third one gets progressively harder along the way, or in other words, progressively more embarrassing. Now, I only ran through a few of the ideas with John. Now, if those people that are watching and want to be involved in this game, what you can do is you can actually include whatever things that you would like to see us do for the second and third round. But for the first round, I'll give it up to you, John. So go ahead, explain if you want to do, or you can jump right ahead.
I'll jump right ahead. Okay, so for the first question, we'll just start off with something a little bit easier. Basically, find an object that starts with the letter S and ends with the letter S. So the first one to do that gets a point.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Could you repeat that? Or could you type
Find
it
an
out?
object that starts with the letter S and ends with the letter S.
So one object.
Okay, this is gonna be hard.
That's not really that hard.
Here is a Samsung Galaxy S.
Okay.
That was good. That was fast thinking.
Oh, that was really
That-
good.
Okay, Teddy won, yay.
Alright, so Teddy gets a point.
Teddy.
Teddy gets 1 point.
Alright, so the next question or the next topic will be find a piece of food and place it on your forehead.
Oh,
The one that's the most funny or the most hilarious will actually get a point.
The best part about
Is
it
meat
is
considered a
that
food?
no.
No.
The best part is I actually have my lunch. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. Hey, don't run to the pantry lah.
There's no
Run to the
food.
pantry. Pantry got what? A biscuit there. I'm very sure that's where Dawn. You want long bean or you want? Oh my god.
Is that a piece of bread on your
why?
Oh my god.
Oh, what's that on your head, Justin?
Candy.
I think mine is pretty obvious. Everyone knows what this is.
Okay, that's bread. I don't know what Don has on his
We
head.
have Vietnamese food
Yeah. Saigon Jokers.
from
gave
Saigon
us-
Jokers.
Yeah.
Candy food.
What's on Don's head? Don, also Vietnamese food, is it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
red
yeah.
bean pastry cake thing.
Okay, and Justin, what do you have?
I had.
Oh, you had.
Okra.
Alright.
Ladies fingers.
I'm gonna give the point to Teddy. I think Teddy's a little bit more funny.
Durian.
Just
Durian.
because it's durian, right?
Yeah, it's durian. Can't fail with durians.
I think I saw both the durian and what Saigon Jokers gave the last time I was in the office, right?
Yes.
Oh god.
Alright, so Justin, do you have one more?
Oh, okay. I need you guys to carry a chair that you're not sitting on into frame.
Okay.
Into frame.
Yeah, into the frame.
Is this
Not
considered
a chair, not a stool. Chair, not stool. It is have a backrest.
Chair. Seriously, man. What kind of game is
That's
this?
a stool.
Chair, not stool, then.
What sorcery is this?
What sorcery is this?
Why win? Why win now? Dang it!
Okay, so I'm giving it to Ben for creativeness so far.
What?
Although it's not a chair, it's a stool, but Ben is pretty creative with it.
Okay. So I don't need to take a chair anymore, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
The
Alright,
best part is you could have just walked across the room, Teddy, and stolen the casting chair.
Or they're outside because you're using the room to do something else this week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, so we're just gonna do like what, 3 questions each round or something like that, right?
Okay, so in this round, Mr. Bear has won, right?
Yeah, he's got 2 points. Ben has 1, Justin has 0, and Don has 0.
No.
Okay. I called biasness on the judge, but there's 2 rounds more, so like my chances of winning may be slim. Okay.
Well, Animal
I am not
Planet
gonna-
actually said biasness also. Just messaged me and came, he said I was biased.
Oh god.
Alright, so the next
First-
break we will do round 2, right?
Yeah, the next break we actually do round 2 itself. So yeah, no problem there. Since we are here at the moment and we have our first timer, Mr. Teddytibbers here, we actually get to ask him whatever questions we want. So viewers, you can actually ask him questions. We're still on break, and we'll still be on break. So yes, if you guys have any topics or any questions you want to ask Teddytibbers, please do not ask him when is spectator mode coming on or anything of that sort. But you can ask
Ask
him
me
anything
something
else.
I can answer, I suppose. Don't ask me something
Yeah.
impossible.
Okay, I have one thing. What are you most excited about tomorrow for the Malaysian 1-year anniversary?
I'm gonna carry a big ass camera and interview people.
You're most excited about that?
No, I'm going to kill everyone, inform the GM, and not lose. And then we have satisfied man, and then take pictures of everyone crying.
You guys just don't want to give out the legendary skins.
No, it's about my own pride. Not losing, because it's not me.
I mean, in the picture, it showed that you guys had 4 GMs there. So who's gonna be the 5th one?
Mystery.
A mystery player to help us.
I somehow had to think of like all of a sudden Dawn's going to be like, yeah, I technically work under Garena, so I shall become GM for a day. Again.
No man, they don't allow me to go. Very sad.
Just to work.
Oh, you won't be there.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah, GPL, true. Oh, sad, man. Well, I'll be there. That should be interesting. Okay. In terms of planning, you seem pretty relaxed about what's going to happen tomorrow. You seem like really calm.
Because I'm not, in a sense, I'm not a PIC, and everything so far has got prepared, so I just need to think of how to destroy you guys tomorrow, and then everything will be fine.
Wow, that's like so bad. You know what? I'm going to go there solely to make sure I'm the person that beats you.
Yes, good luck. I mean, overall, we are quite well prepared, so because I'm focusing more on doing the production area of League of Legends right now, not more on helping to organize events and putting things together. So that's why for the event, my group, my team has really prepared everything. Everything is very well organized and prepared, so I have nothing to worry about it. Yeah. So you need to worry. Yes. Yeah. So I just need to worry about how to take videos of you guys crying and being happy at the event and do interviews mainly. Sort of. Yeah.
I shall let you know my secret weapon of how I'm going to beat you.
Okay.
I'm going to give my account to Dawn, and Dawn's actually going to play. So I shall so-called control my keyboard, and then from there, that's what's going to happen. That should be pretty interesting. Or I'll go ask like Nick's Walker, like, you know, play for me. And hopefully beat you guys out there and just get the 30 legendary skin. What time is it starting for those viewers who do not know?
We will start the registration at 5, but the event officially starts at 6, and there will be a pre-order for the Mundo shirts. There will be a change in announcement. You all should take a look at it. So for those of you who want to definitely buy the Dr. Mundo shirt, you will need to be there earlier, I suppose, because on Malaysia side, there's only a limited amount.
How limited?
I will not disclose the amount.
Okay.
It's just
Well,
limited.
basically insufficient lah.
Not to say insufficient, but there are various aspects to why it is going to be that limited for Malaysia side.
Okay. Can I pre-book 1 hour?
No.
So
Must be
sad.
there. Must be there. So yeah.
And how much is the t-shirts once again?
You know when you get there.
Oh, come on. It's not,
Is it good?
I need to bring enough money, you know.
It's okay, you can bring your life savings. You definitely pay enough.
Yeah, like $20. So yeah. Okay, never mind that. We're actually going to go back into our things itself. Oh
Itself.
shit, I said itself.
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 Should deduct 1 point.
The next. Shit, I'm negative now. We should actually do a drinking game whenever I say itself, somebody has to drink. I think we shall.
Someone else
do
will
that.
drink. Why must we suffer for your applause?
True.
or rather, whoever's watching the show has to drink whenever I say the word itself.
It's
You know,
okay, you get to try the death shot tomorrow, so you'll definitely be able to drink a lot of stuff.
Oh god, that'd be pretty interesting. So yes. Oh, really, they actually wrote on the stream that I'm actually -1 point. God, people are taking this too seriously. I must win. Okay. Next on our topic is actually the North. Yeah, we are off break. We're back to the show again. The North American servers being down. Now, the whole Reddit community is basically crying on Reddit at the moment about North American servers going down. Any idea what's up with that? Don?
They're secretly
Nope.
implementing the 100 champion.
Don't think so. Wait, Draven is only 98, right?
99.
99.
Jace is the 100.
Chase the 100.
The 100th champion is too OP, causes servers to crash.
Yep.
You mean Paul Fire Ezreal?
If you remember the last April Fool joke they had, Lee Sin wins the game immediately, right? Well, Jace is like, he causes the whole server to crash, so...
I don't know.
Give me a moment. I need to go off for a while.
Okay. I don't know. For people who don't know how the office works, it's like there was a group of people behind Dawn, and then all of a sudden Teddy needs to go. Like, I smell conspiracy going on there. What's the
Hello,
end?
man.
What's the end?
There's BB saying hi.
Bibi, come on stream and say hi.
No,
Just come on and say hi to us.
she'll never show her face online. Only
Yeah, I
offline.
figured.
I see like hair.
Yeah.
The hair is good enough, I suppose.
Like bits of her hair.
I think that's Alvin.
No, it is BB. She bought fake glasses to be in fashion.
Yeah.
You know, I heard this funny joke,
Oh,
right?
wow.
When I was at
This was
the Singapore event and like, oh, BB streaming. Oh my god, I saw her elbow. Oh my god.
I saw an elbow.
So there's four.
I know, right? So funny.
Okay, so at least now we got BB's hand and we got a bit of her hair, so slightly more than her elbow. God, why do people really want to see BB that bad? Anyway, we have no idea when the American servers are actually down. We are currently monitoring Reddit to see if anybody has any information
It's
about
up.
it, but we don't yet. Oh, it's up again?
Yeah, it's up now.
What's up? Oh, cool.
Like,
But there's
what do you
no
mean?
official report, right?
No.
No reason
reports
yet,
on
right?
Why? I think they got
Oh,
DDoS
well.
or something.
I can imagine the rage that's going on.
Yeah, the QQ, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, their servers are like really huge, so yeah. We're actually going to move on to the next thing, which is the removal of free champions in solo and duo rank. Basically rank. How much does it affect a pro player, a normal player, and a person that just reached 30 and wants to try out rank? As a pro player, Don,
Okay.
It's a good change. I mean, you will never get these players that who have no idea how to play certain champions and then they suddenly try it out in the rank. So yeah, it's a good change.
I mean, like, but does it actually affect the pro player? Like, I mean, technically you have all the champions unlocked, so.
For us, no, I guess. But still, in rank, it helps those that are not who are just casual, who are just looking to play more seriously in rank. So they're less likely to get thrown in rank, I guess.
Okay, John and Ben, what do you guys think as the more casual players and?
John,
It's
you
about it's about the same as what Don said. You don't want people that don't understand the champions that well to play rank with those champions. It just creates a very bad atmosphere, a bad gaming atmosphere between people, and encourages rage a lot. So yeah, I think what they did was a good thing.
I mean,
Uh,
Ben, what do you think?
yeah, I'm gonna have
In
to
your
say that
opinion,
I agree because I play at like 1300 elo, and once in a while I end up as captain and I get this new guy in rank, and then he's like, "Hey guys, I'm new, and guess what? I'm going to play this champion. Don't worry, it's my first time, but I totally got this. Trust me, guys, it's gonna work out."
Huzzah! We actually see somebody on webcam.
Or like for example, if you have like Morgana freebie and the captain doesn't choose Morgana, it's like, oh no, you didn't ban Morgana, you didn't choose Morgana. I'll play
Yes,
Morgana then,
yes, correct.
but I will fail extremely hard with Morgana and fail.
Yes.
These guys will
Or
be
you
extremely.
know ban Kassadin. I take Kassadin because he's OP and then fail. So
Yes.
badly. So very, very badly.
And the funny thing is that these guys, they will be supremely optimistic, and they will not admit that they are risking, like, their team's chances of victory because they're playing a champion that they are not familiar with. Yeah, that's about it.
I guess that's the plight of people like us who are in the lower yellows. I don't think so Dawn experiences that, right?
Well, I do that to people, so. I mean,
You do that
now
to people.
I have all the champions ready, so I mean, I admit that sometimes I try new champions in normal, it's not in rank. So yeah, it's a good change.
But the change only applies for rank, so
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
at normals you're trying it out, then it's not a
I
problem.
think they're just trying to create this distinction where, okay, normals is for you to have fun, try out new stuff, and rank is for try harding. Yeah.
So I would say it's more like the removal of the free champions actually will force people to use IP to buy champions, and they'll actually buy the cheap champions. Like people actually join ranked games with at least one support, and definitely there'll be Soraka. If you fail support in Soraka, that means you're gonna fail the entire game. It's like you can't fail Soraka. All you need to do is just heal and give mana. And you
But
still.
Soraka is so good. Soraka is like face roll Soraka and solo kill.
Yeah, but that's the problem. But people still don't know how to use her in rank.
Yeah, it's
They say,
surprising how many
what-
people still
yeah,
doesn't
they
own
say,
Soraka
Can
yet.
you play support? Do you have Soraka? No, I don't have Soraka.
No,
You're like,
yeah.
it's a 450 IP champ,
Yes.
You never unlock every single 450 IP champ, please don't go to rank. No, those are some of the best champions in
I ran from the GM
overall,
himself.
I mean,
I
it's like
mean,
this.
but many people think that it's like, oh, it's 450, it must be bad. I only must buy 6,300. Therefore,
No,
it's pro, it's new. Like, oh
but if you
god.
see, two of the highest pick champions are in 450, which is Ryze
Yes.
and Soraka. It's just right there, 450. It's like
And Ash
cheap.
is still used competitively.
Ash stays competitively, and even Nunu is used as a support. See, they're all just
Yes.
right there, 450. And Sivir used to be
Yes.
used competitively after the buff. And after the side nerf, she has fallen short for other ADs, not used as much. And see, they're all just 400.
There's even Kill Top nowadays. I think Kill
Yes,
Top
Kill
50
Top,
also,
Kill
right?
Top because
KO
of
top,
Diners.
KO
See,
top.
another 450 IP champion.
The
It's all
new
just
meta KO top.
it's just 400 IP champions, 450. It's not that much, Just a few
Yes.
games you get it, and they're like strong champions. And Mastery will actually just kill everything in blind pick most of the time. They don't have exhaust, or they're the CC champions. Like some people have to pick all OP
Even Rise is
spams.
450.
Yeah, even Rise is 450. They're all just right
Right,
there.
the OP champ for a very long time.
They are all viable except for
And it
Masti.
takes like what, two wins of the day kind of thing to get that IP.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, anybody who has been playing from level 1 to 30 would have enough IP to buy all his 450 champions and more. I mean, if they are able to have like 2 rune pages, I don't see why can't they, buy these champions out there. People are actually saying that, if anybody came onto the show right now, they'd be realizing that why is TeddyTibbers, the name there, and like a girl's face and then a deep manly voice behind. People won't be understanding what the hell's going on.
Okay, a lot of people apparently think I'm a girl, apparently. Because I'm using the name TeddyTibbers.
Care to prove to us that you're a guy?
Miss TeddyTibbers.
I'm not here to see that.
Now that we have webcams, we can have live proof. But for new players that are coming out, that is 16 champions. 16, right? That's what's needed now. Yeah, is 16 champions really too much or just enough? I don't know. What do you guys think? You must put 16 champions.
Before you go, right?
Let me do a calculation.
Let me do a calculation.
Yeah, I need to do some calculations too.
I think 16 champions is actually
Yeah,
quite decent. It's a decent amount because you need to have a basic understanding of what's happening in the game. And if you can only play like mid lane and have like 10 champions for mid lane only, I doubt you're gonna do well in rank.
It's okay, there's a lot of players who actually just use one single champion in NA and they do so very well in rank. I forgot what's his name, he used to use Poppy. Remember, there was this one single...
One trick ponies, right?
Yeah, the one trick ponies. Like they do win rank a lot using that one single trick. But you know they know that they at least know how to play against everything else. But this is the problem. A lot of people don't know what when they see a new when you see a Leona and a Graves combo, you're like, okay, I've lost. There's nothing I can do. It's so high burst, it's all CC, it's instant kills. So people will get caught off from that. So it really depends on the skill level of each single player. So these 16 champs will actually, like as you said, will allow players to have more time to try out different things and different champions first before they actually enter the rank game, have a better understanding of the game. Because I know there are a lot of people who have reached level 30, even though they have 100 wins and maybe 1,000 losses, they still go to rank.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I opened up my client and I counted the number of champions that are worth 450 and 1350 IP. And I can tell you there are 25 of them in total. If you play from level 1 to level 30, I'm pretty sure you can afford every single one of them. And 25 champions is more enough. And these 25
Oh man, you need
champions...
runes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you need rules.
But even like 450 and 1350, you still have enough to afford runes after that.
So let me
I
use the
mean,
calculator.
You get -2 for can get
You don't
Kristana
have enough. Yeah, it's enough for free. I mean, but technically, you need enough runes to play the multiple champions. You can't have like one set of runes for everything. Like, that's going to be even worse still. I mean, for me, it is very simple. 16 champions forces people to learn more than one role.
Yep.
So even if you, like you said before, like you have 80, you have 10 champions, you have to be forced to learn another role. And I think that's what is needed in rank. Not people is like, you know what, I take bottom or I troll. I take bottom or I AFK.
No, it's not bottom, it's like I mid or I troll.
Like, I mean, you should be able to be versatile in ranked. Not, you know, this one trick pony. I mean, there have been very few people that have been able to pull off, you know, this one trick pony where I play the same champion for whatever role and it somehow works. But in most people's cases, it's like, you know what, I kinda know what to jungle, or rather how to jungle, so I should just try this random champion which I'm good at and like, let's go jungle, and only to realize that Cassidy doesn't jungle well.
Although, the blue golem got the Cassadin buff.
Really? The blue golem got a Cassidy buff? Who's gonna come up with that?
So you know who died to who, right?
Cassidy died.
Yeah, Cassadin died to blue golem.
I mean, I have tried jungle Sona, and Sona actually can take down blue golem at level 1, but I'm very sure people are not going to randomly start taking jungle Sona. It would be interesting if Dawn uses jungle Sona in one of the GPL matches. Dawn?
No man, jungle Twitch for the win.
So are we seeing jungle Twitch this week? A little bit secret segue.
No, there's a surprise tomorrow. So
Oh, surprise.
Surprise.
So while we are at the LAN party, so we get to see you. Wait, the LAN party is actually being GPL will be streamed there, right?
Yes.
then why I can't go? Teddy, let me go.
Because you're playing.
Because your boss says no.
No.
We don't need to hear. poor Dawn. So yeah. Don, you said that it's going to be a surprise, right? Are you going to use surprise fiddlesticks?
No
Was
man,
that- was
it's a
that like
different
a
kind of
game?
surprise. You just
Don't
have
tell me you're going to
to
use like regifted Amumu.
no, you just have to wait and see.
Why got no sneak peeks,
Everyone's so
Well-
secret.
Exactly.
PNC.
You don't want. He doesn't want to get fired, so.
True
There's no
story.
choice.
People are actually asking where is FDZ. TeddyTibbers, care to inform people where is FDZ?
FTZ is at Subang Jaya, which is also at SS15 to be more specific. It's where Taylor's main campus used to be. It's around the area, and it's just beside Asia Cafe. So if you don't know Asia Cafe, it means you have not been to Subang Jaya before. Then you should look for going to MPE Highway heading towards Subang, or maybe even the Kesas Highway heading towards Subang, or even the Federal Highway is a straight road, straight way down all the way to Subang to get you somewhere there.
Okay, you just go on the highway and somehow you reach there, right?
Yes. A lot of highways actually reach to Subang, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so basically, Asia Cafe is right in front of AP, it's right in front of Taylor's. There's also a McDonald's there, there's also a Starbucks there, that's all right next to Asia Cafe. And if you still don't know, you can ask TeddyTibbers to chauffeur you there. Or if you get lost along the way, I'll give you guys his number and you can call him. Cool.
Oh,
So you're gonna spare my number to the world.
Yes. Actually, before we take our second break, we're actually going to cover one last topic, which is the Singapore Sentinels versus Taipei upset that happened last week. Now, we're not actually going to talk about that match specifically, or rather what transpired during that match. But what was interesting was that the opening was very unorthodox. And in the match before that, it was with KL Hunters, and it was a very unorthodox opening where Dawn, hid in the bush at the bottom, did not start at the jungle, and instead opted to go for the first blood. Now, I don't know whether you're at liberty to say this or not, or why did that strategy be used?
well, for one, they let us pick Shen, and Shen can practically start anywhere at any time. And basically, even with two men, you can first blood the bottom lane if they are smart enough, I guess, to fish check the bush. But yeah, this Shen being there increases the odds that you get the first blood. And I guess it's what they need to stand it out there.
I mean, will this be like a strategy that you guys would actually start using more often? Maybe not at
No.
bottom, maybe at top lane or something of that sort?
No, I
Or is
don't
it like
think so. I
a
think-
one-off thing?
Yeah, I think everyone's gonna know about it already. I mean, when you go to your lane and you see that for like 20 seconds your lane haven't show up, there has to be something
Comes
wrong.
out.
Yeah.
Technically, you can do a trick, right? Both your top lane and your bottom lane hides, and then you're wondering like, wait, where's everybody? And then one lane gets scared.
I don't know.
But okay, so you see the difference was that you hit in your lane, you hit in the bottom lane. The Singapore side was that they ganked from the river immediately after blue. Correct me if
No,
I'm wrong.
what they did was their support and their AD hit in
Went
the
up.
bush, and then the Malphite
Yeah.
ran from
Went
the
to the
river
bottom,
side
yeah.
as if that they were doing their blue. So Stanley, I'm assuming, thought that, oh, it's gonna be just another game, and then the Tariq suddenly show up and stun in first blood. It was pretty smart from them, and then after that, I think the Malphite went back and teleport to bottom lane and was 2v1 at top.
Yeah,
I guess
They also probably won at bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
They totally shut down top lane now, which was very
I mean, it was
interesting.
constant gangs and re-gangs on the top lane, like preventing, the
Yeah,
top lane
like
from
they
actually coming out there.
Like they wouldn't leave poor Stanley alone.
I mean, we're talking about strategy-wise here. How viable is it that what Singapore did was getting rid of the tower so fast? Or, basically going on for mass destroying of tower, so mass pushing, rather than, farming it up slowly. What are the pros and cons of doing, this sort of strategies in high-level games?
I think they were planning to end the game very, very early, but they just couldn't push towards the tower because I mean you have Cassiopeia and can't remember what other lineups that can just clear the creeps very easily.
Anivia
Yeah.
clears ways very quickly.
So I think because of that, Anivia alone they couldn't push and end the game early. Yeah, I guess that was their plan from the beginning, but they just couldn't execute it until the end.
Do you think that this plan should be revisited, meaning retried again?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's a strong strategy, but it still depends on what champions or what team comp you fight against. And if you cannot pull it off early game, basically, if the opponents drag it into late game, you're pretty much screwed.
Okay. I mean, I'm not like demeaning any sort of team here, but I'm asking because basically this is week 7, right? Or is it week 6?
Week 6.
This is week 6. So we're almost halfway through. Okay.
No.
And
So
Quarter
it's
away.
like 1 quarter away. 40 games for each team.
oh yeah, it's 40.
It's
Yeah,
20
sorry.
week, 20 week run. Yeah.
I keep thinking it's 14. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so we're just about a quarter way through now. For the teams down there, I know one of them is back for titles who has not won anything. We also see Saigon Jokers and Mandla Eagles slightly on the lower half of the bracket from the 6 teams. Do you think they should opt for more, I wouldn't say cheesy, I don't know, because I'm using StarCraft terms here, or rather more interesting tactics like this, or unorthodox tactics to try to win the game? Rather than play a stand-up game? Like
I wouldn't say they should, but I mean it'd be interesting if any teams come out with it's cheesy strategy just to win a match. I mean especially against strong teams as SGS and TP, because I don't think any teams would be prepared to any kind of cheesy play. So as long as you can pull it off and manage to end the game, I mean why not?
Okay, I mean we heard that from the pro player, but from like normal players, I mean the 4 of us here basically play a rank. Do you think this is viable? Do you think like people will start following these weird strategies along the way, or people are trying to do this in rank? If you're duo queuing or something of that sort.
It will totally work in rank, man, because there's less organized team players there.
Definitely.
I mean you can still win with 2 junglers in one game. I mean 2 junglers in one team.
Yes.
One jungler, one roamer, yes.
As long as you and your duo partner is strong and can basically carry the whole game with any kind of cheesy tactics.
Yeah, I want to see a jungle Alistair and a jungle Blitz on the same team.
Oh, the terror, man. So much
Hit but
CC.
pulverized crap. So much
And
for
a lot-
running around.
And a lot of it's uncleansable.
Can you imagine the counter jungle? Just hook the golem away and there's double spike.
Oh, you want your blue golem? Well, too bad.
I think it'd be more interesting in terms of like, if anything happens, Blitzkin can just run away and so can Ali, like just turning on his ultimate, like they will receive almost no damage. But yeah, I mean, will this sort of things such as one jungle, one roamer, or I don't know, randomly changing up the meta, tri-lane, mid-tri-lane, what am I saying? 3 heroes mid and 2 hyper carries, will this actually work in a GPL?
Free mid though.
I think this kind of strategy you would see from SGS and TPA, you wouldn't see from teams like us. Unless for some reason you see the NA and EU teams started doing it, then I think we should try it, but otherwise we just follow the current meta.
Okay.
Trying is a bit
So-
risky, I think.
Okay, in your terms, what is risky about it?
I mean, who's jungling? Or who's gonna cover the other lane?
What do you mean who's going to cover the other lane? It's three in the mid, 1 top, 1 bottom.
So no
So
one's
the
jungling.
the objective is for the 3 in the mid are supports that can heal. They bring down the mid tower really fast. Okay. And then after that, we take the top lane and the bottom lane, which are the carries. They basically take hyper carries and the continuous heals and things like that, so that these hyper carries stay alive in fights. And
So you're basically
destroy-
forcing the game to be all mid.
Yes, something like that.
interesting.
like
I don't know, man. Probably can work.
I don't know. I've tried it before, like randomly in ranked games and things of that, or in normal games itself. I don't know. To me, it's really effective as long as your carries are well protected and they farm up in the initial 10 minutes or so. It can be a game ender right before 20 minutes.
But the problem is
before
you are
it-
sharing the experience.
Yep.
Only the three supports in the mid are sharing their experience.
Yeah, so how is the support here supposed to be good
But
enough?
let's say the enemy team's top and bottom kit come mid when they are just hit level 6 and you are still level 4. I think you're gonna lose out straight away.
Yes.
But I guess it's like these are like the things have to be worked out lah. I mean, unless the three supports, so like one actually goes in jungle and there's two mid, one top, one bottom, or something of that sort.
To mid, yeah, to mid we actually seen it before in, can't remember, I think CLG did it just to deny, I think Vlad or Kasari from farming, and it worked out pretty well for them.
But
As long as you have
yeah,
as long as you have champions like Corky or Israel that can solo their lane because they have that jump ability.
yeah, the escape mechanism to actually get out. But
Yeah.
technically, Grace can do that with his quick draw, right, as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, Grace, you cannot poke that far, in a sense, in comparison to Ezreal in the farming. I mean, Grace will have to wait for for them to come closer to the tower. Ezreal can be a bit further from the tower, but still able to get in the keep CS because you have your first skill.
Mm.
I mean,
Well,
sorry. I mean, overall strategy you mentioned is more like in the blind pick. I would say it definitely work because it's a blind pick.
Yeah.
So people will not pick things to counter that. It'll be like you'll be like, what the hell is this? I haven't seen this before, and then they don't know what to do. But more in the rank, I mean, so if you pick something like that, it'd be quite obvious what you're trying to achieve at some times. So it'll become a bit hard. Because I mean, you'll be able to hide your summoner spells until the game starts. When the game starts, you press tab, you see what everyone has, and you know what, and you can basically guess how is it going to happen. Like whether it's going to be a double jungle or jungle and roamer and things like that. So the most important part for the strategies to work in a competitive play or the rank game is like the element of surprise and the confidence that it's going to work. Like how when the current meta is 1-1-2-1, like even if the jungler does gang be level 2 after at least gets a single buff, so you know that you have a breather 1 minute before you can actually maybe plant the ward against ID Star, like 30 seconds before you go plant the ward to confirm that the gang won't happen. So like this plays like the level 1 gang in the brush. It's like, I won't say it's like high level play because I used to do it a lot. I had nothing better to do. I mean, like you gather just 3 people in the bush and you just wait there to walk past and you just get an easy first blood. But then like the problem is like how are you going to like maintain that first blood, that situation you have in control? Because like for Singapore Sentinels, they maintain the top control entirely. They make sure that it stays that way. So Stanley was forced to buy 3 GP5s and depend on his teammates to drag the game out until later on. And the bottom lane Vayne was able to farm a lot. Malphite just did his best to delay the push, to delay the bottom turret from breaking too soon, while the top lane was just being decimated. Even though they lost the dragon, it was fine for them because they still got the kills and they still got the early towers, very early towers. So the goal difference will not be that big. It will still be in the bit of their advantage. So like, it's like sometimes you plan this first blood, it happens. Okay, what is going to happen after that? If you cannot follow up after that, then it's just a wasted chance in a sense. Because I actually played a game, I got double kill after invading, but my team actually lost the game because somehow they just did stupid stuff and early game they just died off and then the advantage just turned over instantly. And it's like, so what was the invade for? You're supposed to invade to get advantage, but you invade and then you get advantage and somehow you just throw away the advantage. It's useless. Like these plans like need proper follow up overall. Like I've seen like actually a five support team. So every single of them took heal. And I forgot what was the other summon spell. And basically what they focused on was just into pushing very quickly. And then our team had only 1 ignite. So it's impossible to actually kill these people, without ignites. And at that time, like, you know, executioner callings and there's only a few items you could buy to actually have the ignite effect on the opponent champions, in which weren't really that well bought, because overall it's like an early game item. So like in the normal game, blind pick, maybe you see this more of this happening, it will definitely work easier, because like it's very easy to follow through because people can't react to that. But you know, if it's a draft game, you know, you see it happen, you're like, okay, this is definitely, you need to take all ignites just to kill off this support. So, yeah, that kind of thing. So that's why I mean, like, it really depends a lot on the overall planning. Because I lost a full support team before, it was like, oh, what's happening?
I can't help myself.
I mean, yeah, you know, if you don't take the ignites, you can't kill all support teams. So yeah, there's this double shield karma. There was a karma, Jana, Soraka, Sona, and I forgot what was the last one. Yeah, Alistar. Don't remember. Yeah, so basically it's just killing each other, shielding each other. You can never land the last hit of them. I think the score ended with like 16-2. Yeah, we got killed 16 times. I managed to kill them twice, I think. I was like, one of the games I played, I was like, yeah, blind pick. So that's why sometimes for me, I think blind pick is harder than rank actually.
Yeah, I mean in the Korean finals, the OGN they did it with blind pick. If you manage to get to the 15 of the best out of 5
Game, yeah.
I think I do agree the blind pick is actually hard.
Both teams at Shen the game. Yeah, both teams at Shen.
Yeah, Shen, both teams had
God actually.
had Olaf, I think.
Yeah, it was like a mirror match. Yeah.
I mean, okay, we have talked about all these unorthodox strategies now. What about a very a strategy that is actually used by many players, which is the global strategy? Now, before this, they had like the Nocturne TF. Now, what if the whole team becomes global, with the addition of maybe like Karthus or Gangplank or, you know, Pantheon or something of that sort, where it's ridiculous. Once they synchronize the ultimates, everybody starts flying across the map randomly. Like, how effective do you think that way? Yeah. They have a full global team. I haven't seen it in a long time. I mean, before this, perhaps maybe 4 months ago or so, I used to see quite a bit of these full global teams around there. Now, we don't really see that happening that often. Has it lost its potency, or?
It's because they're no longer global teams.
I mean, they're not fully global.
Yeah, because the fully global thing allows it to be more abusable. It's like, if you're in the top lane jungler, you instantly get to bottom instantly. But now you cannot do that. So like, the positioning will be very important. Like TF, now you don't see TF jungler anymore because he's best at mid.
Yeah.
Because his ultimate has been
I think
nerfed.
there's only one player who actually plays TF jungler.
I mean, okay lah. I mean, you will see a lot of people in blind pick that do it, and it works out well because, like, you know, at the time you could be everywhere once you hit 6, and people have to be very careful. It's like that one ward in that certain area is not useful at all against that TF most of the time. Yeah, so
I think it's not actually about the global problem. It's mainly because of the champions that actually have those global skills, they are not very strong right now, like Pantheon.
Really?
okay, Pantheon will be strong in the beginning.
I was thinking more of like Shen or Gangplank top, and then either Shen or Gangplank jungle, EF mid, Israel in bot, and Soraka.
No, but the team doesn't globally get there.
Yeah.
That's true, it doesn't globally
It requires a lot of
Coordination.
coordination.
A lot of coordination. I don't know. I mean, for me, it's like the only viable thing for like the top lane will either be Gangplank or Shen, where you literally can like throw your ulti halfway across the map or full way across the map for you to be there or to deal significant damage. The mid can have the Twisted Fate, then we have Nocturne, and at the bottom lane, I don't know, some
Ashe, Soraka.
Yeah, something like that.
Super passive sustain.
Jungle Karthus or something of that sort.
Just play Pantheon support. You still just play.
Yeah. Oh, Pantheon support. There you go. Jump on
I mean, in blind pick, the Pantheon support actually kills almost everything because people like, what are we supposed to do?
What do I do?
Stun, spear, then everything just dies. Yeah, especially if unless the opponent supports the Janna, then it'll be harder. But if you fight against other supports, it's like, I'm just waiting for them to come into range, and then it's a GG, instant kill.
I mean, even like Soraka heal himself, give them armor for a while, it doesn't matter. But like, you can, if Pantheon knows how to stun time his son. God, I almost said something really, really bad. Time his son. I mean, it's really effective. So, I mean, with all this said, we haven't seen many variations to the meta in GPL. Do you believe it is because people want to play safe and stick to what is current, or they just don't want to take the risk of, like, you know, trying these other things out there?
I think each team right now, they're just gonna play what they're best at. They're not gonna try all these new tactics or cheesy strategies. Mainly because we are still early in the tournament. We can still, I mean, it's still undecided of who's gonna win, who's gonna take third place, who's gonna take second place, who's gonna take the sixth place. I think each team, they're just trying out their best for right now. But I think during the last week, everyone will try something new just so they can last minute get that placing that they want.
Last week, meaning week 20.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, like, you do anything just to get that third place or second place, I guess.
Okay. So it's like when it comes to it, when it's the final moment when everything goes all out, then it's like, you know what, I have nothing else to lose, so go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was captain, I would be definitely doing these interesting strategies out there just to mix things up so that people cannot read the game that I'm playing. But then again, I'm not a pro player, I'm just listening. We're actually going to go into our break once again. So,
Oh no.
we are in. Oh no, that's right. We are in our break. So for the viewers who just joined us, this is basically what's happening in our break. We're going to play a game in which the four people that do have their webcams on, which is Ben, Don, Mr. Tibbers, and myself, Sudo, we will actually be in a competition amongst each other where John will give us things to do, and the first person to come back with the task completed, whatever the task may be, will get 1 point. For the viewers out there, whoa, okay then. If Mr. Tibbers do win 2 out of the 3 challenges, which he has won one already, we will be giving away Rammus Keychains. So you need to make sure TeddyTibbers wins. John?
Yep.
Go ahead for round 2. I need to drink more water.
Alright. So some of the viewers suggested do a volley bear dance.
Do a what?
A volley bear dance.
What's the volleyball dance?
I don't
think-
even know how volleyball dances.
We all need to go get a new YouTube now. Oh my God.
Do a volley bear dance. Go to YouTube and find
Isn't
out
that
how
the
to
Russian
dance.
thingy?
No, it's basically it's a Sambi dance.
Oh,
Let me just give you the link. I did it for the video competition. Yeah.
Oh, Eddie,
Alright.
please.
So the
demonstrate
best
for us.
impersonation would get the point.
But there's space here. No, that's gone.
Oh my
I
God.
that space.
Me too, man. I have glasses behind me.
It's all America's Got Talent. By the way, that dance, that OP dance.
Oh my God. Okay, so TeddyTibbers can do that. And you actually have the space for it, right?
I need to move everything. I'm quite. The setup is quite messy right now.
Okay, so this can't be one of the tasks. It's not really a space. Well, Ben actually has space, and as you can see, I'm right behind against the wall here. So at the end of the video, at the end of the podcast, TeddyTibbers will go into the hallway, and we can see it from there. So he shall do it from there. So yeah. We'll get something planned out so we can actually see that in the end. So okay, this fails. Next, John.
Alright, so find an object that describes your personality, and the most creative answer would get a point. Any object that's around you that will best describe your personality. The
Just
most creative and most humorous.
Just an object.
Anything.
I have no idea. Okay, just to inform everybody else, I'm in university and this is a random university room. I'm not even in my dorm room, so I have no idea what the hell. All I have is my bag, so whatever's in my bag.
I don't have anything around me, man.
I'm back.
Use
Yeah,
your
so
keyboard.
Justin's got. Oh, so what? Justin's got a bag.
No, it's not a bag. It's not a bag. I got something else.
Okay, you got something else.
You whore!
What is that? Magic cards?
yes, tarot cards.
Okay.
Yes, this is my gilded tarot. Smooth, polished,
And I got normal cards. Don't know whether you can hear.
smooth, polished, and full of secrets, just like me.
Okay, smooth, forward, full of secrets. Interesting. Justin, what do you have?
I have normal playing cards.
Why did you choose them?
Because they're fun, you never know what you're going to get. Which is
Alright.
me. You never know what you're going to get with me.
I know. I'll bring this thing up again.
It's Rammus Keychain, hold on. I want to see how you explain that, Don. Go ahead.
Alright.
I love food. I eat everything.
You love food and you eat everything, alright?
Yeah.
I think that is more like something that, TeddyTibbers would say.
That's a lie. No, you don't eat pork.
Wait, shh, don't tell people. Shh.
Yeah, the
So,
best thing
Mr.
on
Bear,
the
what do you have? Trindomir mousepad?
Yes.
He's giving that away tomorrow, so yes. I'm pretty sure you're going to figure that out, right?
This is a Shinimir mousepad.
Why did you choose a Trinidad mousepad?
Because you actually watched the pawn the GM, my weapon is actually Shinimir sword, so I'm ready to kill you guys tomorrow.
Alright, so everyone has heard the answers so since they say I'm
Wait,
biased.
I need to ask a question before that.
Okay.
Is your right hand significantly stronger than your left arm?
Actually the other way around, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting. Yes, sorry, go ahead, Josh.
Okay, so since I said I'm biased a little bit, so let the viewers decide who wins this point. So state in the comments who you prefer to win this point.
Oh yay, I get 2 votes.
Okay, so we got Ben, 2. Dan is saying Tibbers twice. Sorry, Dan, that's just once.
Oh, I think Tibbers gonna get
It looks like Tibbers is gonna get
Tibbers the mouse
because of the mouse pad.
So there it is.
So this is how he's winning. He's giving away free stuff secretly.
So there it is. Teddy Tibbers wins the point again. See, I'm not
Okay.
biased, am I?
People are saying Hagane, keep quiet.
Yes, he's just making noise in the background.
What is it?
Hey,
Hagane
hey,
idiot.
Being right, like me. Yeah, so if you want the mousepad from TeddyTibbers, you either need to beat him or you need to convince him to give away as a freebie. So yeah. I'm not sure what's going on there, but yes. And we need one last one, so yes.
One last suggestion. Does any of the viewers have a suggestion that they would like to see? Because I'm fresh out of ideas, honestly.
What would you like to see us do? This is the only chance you will actually get to
Best chat shit.
Champion's voice impersonation.
Oh, come on.
Oh no, God, this is happening in Singapore. not
Okay,
it's
someone
happening
said the
here.
best Annie's voice.
Give me a moment.
Need to prepare for that, man. Okay,
I
so
can't believe any impression when we have Tibbers here, really.
Annie.
Okay, I need to return the webcam first, cause the horn GM, you want to show let us see your face, will be easily back. So yeah.
Hi.
oh,
Hello. Hello.
okay, and then any impersonation can still be heard.
I think the live stream podcast.
Okay, so we got one for Annie, one for Jenna, one for Graves.
I'll do one for Rammus.
What?
Rammus doesn't say anything at all.
Rammus got no taunt, so.
And we have one for Lulu, 2 for Annie.
Yo.
No, Lulu is like crazy hard. No. I cannot do it. You need to get like Salis to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I thought Silas was doing that at the Singapore LAN party.
Okay, so shall we
people
vote?
want Dawn to malfight.
So shall we vote? Annie, Jenna, or Lulu?
Rammus.
What does Jenna say? I use Jenna so much.
For only
Yeah, I don't even know.
2.95 a minute, I will leave you breathless.
I'm not saying that. Oh my god. So not saying that. Let's go with Annie. Let's go with Annie and let's get Mr. Tibbers to start it off.
Alright.
Wait, what does any say?
Okay, we need. Was that Dawn or was that Tibbers?
That was pretty good.
Wait, who said that? I wish this was on webcam.
It'll be fun. Hidden by a little girl.
I think he just covered all the voice.
I am baffled. I forfeit this round.
So can any of y'all come up with something better? Come on, give it a shot.
How did you contort your body to produce that kind of sound?
No forfeiting. Okay, so everybody has to do it. No forfeiting.
Oh no, forfeiting. Oh my god.
Okay, so who wants to go next? Or do I
Dawn,
have to
go.
randomly arrow someone?
Okay, randomly.
I already did Jenna, so I think you can leave me out, right?
No, they want
I'll
Annie.
choose
They want
Annie.
all to Annie. Yeah.
Any gosh.
Alright, so Don, you go next. You just go
Okay,
down.
just evolve to become a small girl, and you can be able to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me? Oh my god.
You're next.
This way.
Oh wait, I wanted to say that. No.
Wait, where you
Do
guys
the
getting
joke.
all the
Do the
lines?
joke. Do the joke.
What was?
What's the joke?
I don't even know. I don't say any.
Someone has a good suggestion, do Tariq. I saw that, do
What?
Tariq.
Why is everybody asking me to do Tarek?
Because he has a manly voice.
Harmony.
Oh, for harmony.
Yes, like that.
Sexy.
Gems.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Itself.
Sorry. God.
Alright,
Okay.
Still waiting.
We have done things, so now Dawn, you need to make at least one character. And that's not Rammus.
For
Wait.
insight.
Oh, what am I doing?
Any voice.
The Mafia!
Oh my god, that was loud.
I don't know. Do you want a hug? Wait. Wrong already. Shit. Long time I play Momo.
Come on, Dawn, we are waiting.
Oh?
One real one.
Give me a
Play
better
Maokai. Say do Maokai. You always been playing Maokai quite a lot.
But I don't know what he say.
Inaudible.
Man, I really don't know what I
fight
should best say, man. Oh, I know.
All fight.
Yeah,
Rock solid.
You will lose. That's why. Just keep spamming that.
Oh no. Tibbers actually gave us the link for the font.
Wow.
Alright, so
Yeah,
should we just move on from here?
yes. We're gonna move on. We're gonna minus John's point for this.
Yeah, let's find from Don. And I honestly, I really think hands down, Teddy won that. That was
He
hilarious.
did more than enough voices for,
Yeah.
for everything. Unfortunately, you're not that little, neither are you a girl. At least we believe that way. So when the webcams came off, he became a little girl. So yes. We basically have run out of time. This is actually taken a little bit more than 1 hour. So basically, this concludes the end of our podcast. I did say that we will actually be doing 3 games instead of we anyway done 2. So yes, with majority of the wins going to TeddyTibbers, we will be giving away the keychains as this week's giveaway. Now we will be giving away 3 keychains in total. And how you can win the keychains is really simple. You need to find out who are the 4 guests, or rather, who are the 4 people on the podcast currently now, okay, and their locations, not the country, their current locations while doing this, doing the podcast. So yes.
Oh.
So yeah.
Locations.
You need to locations, yeah, of while doing the podcast. So
That's pretty simple. Shouldn't be
that's
hard.
pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Yeah.
Justin said his location during the start of the
Yeah,
podcast.
I did. We do know where Dawn and Tibbers is. So maybe the only difficult part was actually to find out where Ben and John actually is. So yeah.
Yeah, you don't need
So
to
that's the
say,
only-
yeah, I don't have a webcam. So, like, let it be Ben
No.
and you.
No, it's the 4 people aside me.
Oh, besides you. Alright.
The 4 people aside me. So it is John, it is Ben, it is Dawn, and it is Tibbers. So yeah. Okay. So the first question is you need to find out where all of us are broadcasting from. Okay. And the deciding question is how many. Okay, I didn't expect that. The deciding question is how much RP have I actually given away now? And note that I use the word RP. I've given away Garena shells so far, okay? Which was, I had given some on week 1, some on week 2, this is week 3. So, how much RP can you get from the total amount of Garena shells that I have given away? Okay, so go do a little bit of math. Okay, so basically that concludes the podcast for this week, which is week 7. If you guys do like us having more games in between or something of that sort, then yes. I actually see Tibbers behind.
Yes, I see Tibbers behind.
So yeah,
Yes, I see Tibbers.
do let us know what you would like to see in the future, and can actually come up with different things along the way. And from now onwards, we will be having webcams up there. So do let us know if you like to see other things or you won't like to see other things. This will be us signing off. So thank you so much, Dawn, for coming on again. I don't know whether Tibbers can actually hear us still. But
think he
thank you to
do.
Tibbers as well. So yeah, thank you guys for coming along, and this will be the end of week 7. Bye. See you guys.
See you.
Yeah.
So now's the